Okay, so let's talk about how we find vertical asymptotes. So right here you have an equation for a rational function, and over here you have the graph, and we've drawn in the vertical asymptotes for you. And here you're kind of allowed to play and just click and drag these asymptotes to wherever you want and see how they affect the equation that we have over here. So notice that the values where the asymptotes cross the x-axis, okay, are the opposites of the numbers here. Now the denominator of this rational function is written in factored form to help us see that these values are basically the values that will make this equal 0. Okay, so for example, if x equals 2, I would have 2 minus 2 times 2 plus 3. Okay, well, 2 minus 2 is going to be 0, and 2 plus 3 is going to be 5. So this is going to be 0 times 5, which is going to equal 0. And so this will end up being x divided by 0 if you put in a value of 2. So x divided by 0 is undefined, and so this graph, there is no value for it at x equals 2. As you get closer to 2 from the positive side, like 2.1, 2.01, 2.001, your number is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you approach it from the side on the left of 2, so like 1.9, 1.99, 1.999, and plug those in, you'll get a number that's closer and closer to negative infinity. But when x equals 2 itself, you are dividing by 0, and so it is undefined, and you have a vertical asymptote there. So those are the details on what's happening, but essentially what we're saying is that if you have the factored form of the denominator, all you got to do is look and see what will make those equal 0, and that is where your vertical asymptotes will be.